No.
What's it like to be a manager now? That guy.
Yeah. Again, I say it to Albie, Carl, whoever will listen. Like, I love watching that guy play. It's just fun. He plays the right way, plays hard, scoring from second on wild pitches, finding ways to get on base, making great backhand stops in the ninth. You name it. Just never ceases to amaze me.
Big for Brian Roque. I'm just thinking of all the young guys that down that in I get to hear some of their conversations in whatever language. At the end, it's a little. Well, what do you think that does for young kids that are just getting in the big leagues to just be around them and be a sponge with everything? It's telling them, teaching them, and then going out.
I mean, it helps them be better players, helps them be better people. It just when you have a role model like that that's mentoring you, that's showing you the right way to play and work and do the right things, it's going to rub off on you. And Hosey does that for all of our players, even our veteran players. I wish people could hear the dugout when he does some of the things he does, and just we are all wowed still every day by it. It's incredible. I thought Ben was unbelievable. His sinker today was disgusting. He was getting swings and misses, weak contact. The sinker really played well. He was hitting his spots. He had that outer, he and Hedgie had that backdoor sinker working to the righties, getting in off the plate on the righties, front hip and lefty. I mean, he had it all dialed in. He was incredible.
First starter came in, he came with more than 3 runs. Should even just for we don't get to see him very on press.
Very the fastball plays up, the curveball was sharp and big, and that split, he had us off balance. He made pitches, he was landing his curveball early, and it's so hot and big, it pops, and you can't it's hard to see that and stay back and hit it first pitch. So he was getting ahead of us with the curveball really well, and then moving the fastball around and the split. It was an impressive outing.
On the wild pitch, where are you looking? Are you watching the ball get closer to the dugout? Are you watching Jose from start to finish?
So I was watching the ball to see I wanted to see if it was going to go in the dugout. And all of a sudden I see a blur come out of the corner of my eye, and it was Hosey. I mean, yeah, it was a really cool play.
Rui's not stopping him there, right?
That's his read. That was 100% his read. He would, I was talking to Albie. There's a lot of people that they see that ball and they just kind of jog over to third, but he was sprinting right. He was thinking score from the second he saw it pop away. And again, that's just being a heads up baseball player. And he put his head down and he wasn't stopping.
What did it say about Lively when the ball Rodriguez slips out there and leads to a 2-run inning, and all of a sudden it's a 1-run game?
Yeah,
for him to kind of reel it back in.
Yeah, I think there's things that happen that are out of your control, and especially for pitchers, errors are going to happen, mistakes are going to happen, plays behind you are going to happen that put you in a tougher situation. That's where you have to make better pitches. You just have to bear down and control what you can, and that's make better pitches. And that's exactly what Ben did. He came back, got the weak ground ball and the jam shot single. Unfortunately, gave up 2 runs, but then held him from there. He didn't let that affect him, and he bared down and made pitches when he had to.
Do you think you guys are creating a home field advantage for yourselves here now?
I think the fans are creating a home field advantage for us. I really do. The crowds have been loud. They're into it. We feed off of it. It's fun. When you play in front of a fun atmosphere and they're rooting for you, it gives you more energy. So I think our guys are playing phenomenal, and the fans are showing up to support us. And it's a combination of that, but it's really about the fans bringing energy to the ballpark.
Nice to see Tim bounce back after his
Yeah. I mean, the ball in Colorado does weird things. Timmy didn't look like himself, but yeah, he came right back. That Luis Garcia is one of the best left-handed hitters. I mean, man, he can hit. I love watching him play too. Not as much as Hosey, but man, Timmy came in and shut the door there.
I know you're not looking at the standings. I know all this. You're right in June, 20 games over. But could you imagine getting off to a start like this, and how you guys continue?
Yeah, I couldn't have, because I don't know any better. I think it's incredible what these guys do day in and day out, and they bring a day-to-day process. Our staff brings a day-to-day process. There's no tomorrow, there's no yesterday. It's how do we win today, worry about tomorrow. And whether we're 20 over, 5 over, we're going to have that mentality. And as long as we continue to do that, and these guys continue to believe in each other that they're going to get it done, who knows what could happen. But All we can control is today, and our guys know that, and they own that.
You create that mindset? Is it something that's innate with your players, or is it it's organic, or is it something you preach to them, or how does that look?
I don't know where it starts, but every baseball person, every baseball player knows that you have to be present in the moment. We play too many games to look ahead. We play too many games to look behind. You're going to have really bad losses. You're going to have some ugly games. You're going to have some beautiful wins, beautiful games. So you have to live day to day, because if you bring yesterday into today, you're either going to be too high or too low. And we talked about those cliches all the time in baseball. But if you have a clubhouse full of players and coaches and staff that truly embody that and believe it, then let's see what happens today. And I think our group does that really well.